Hello, and welcome to another budget video. It felt fitting to film the October recap dressed as a vampire. If you want to see how I did this look, you can watch the vlog before this. But yeah, we're going to jump into it. I am going to take these fangs out because it's really hard to talk in them. But we're going to go over my goals for October, my budget, and then any goals or budget changes for November. I probably just smudged my lipstick everywhere, so please ignore it if I did. Let's go over our goals for October. All right. So we're going to start with our goals for October, which is a pumpkin, of course, because Halloween, save $500 to $1,500 a month. We did that. Stick to monthly budget. We didn't do that, but we tried our best, so I'm going to count it. Read 2 to 3 books a month, 30 total for the year. I really did want to read 3 this month, but I only read 2, but that's okay. Use phone/tech less, especially before bed. We have done that. Work out consistently 1 to 3 times a week. We've been moving our body more. I think I say that every month, but we have been doing that. Cook more meals, order out less. I have cooked more meals, and I did try a new recipe this month. I can't remember. What did I end up trying? I tried something. I really should write this down. But we did order out less. I did sign up for HelloFresh, so we'll get our first one on this coming Sunday. So I'm very excited about that, and we're going to be trying to adapt those since I am on a GLP-1 a little bit. Try one new recipe a month. I did try a new recipe this month. I can't remember what it was. I think I did like a carrot recipe or something. Should really write this down. Upload to vlog channel 2 to 3 times a month. That's this channel, which I did. Upload 1 long form video / 5 times clips a week to gaming channel a month. I did that. So now let's get into the recap. Before we jump into the recap, I probably should cover any additional goals I have for the month of November. Really, it is to genuinely try and order out less, but I really want to play around more with HelloFresh and maybe try another delivery kit and see if I like that any better. And I do want to try and finally actually read 3 books this month. That would be nice. Okay, so let's go over our recap. So for TV shows watched, I watched season 4 of The Bear, which is a great show. You should all check it out. Season 2 of High Potential started. Season 9 of 911 started. And season 1 of 911 Nashville also started. So I've been watching all of those as they're airing. And then I started watching Doc season 1 because my mom recommended it. And that's also a pretty good show too. You can watch the first season on Netflix. For the other shows, they're all on Hulu. And I've heard season 2 of Doc is airing also on Hulu. So I definitely want to watch that. We actually watched a lot of movies this month. I feel like I didn't watch any movies last month. So I'm glad I got to watch the movies this month. But we watched all 3 Maze Runner movies. We watched the first one, The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials, and Maze Runner, The Death Cure. It's been a while since I've seen those movies, and I have read the first book. I never read the other books. We might have to fix that, but I enjoy the movies. I mean, they're not my favorite, post-apocalyptic whatever genre, but I do find them entertaining. So definitely recommend. They were all 3 on Netflix. Then I watched The Hot Chick because I kept seeing the TikTok of, it's me, Jessica, I'm here. And it's been so long since I've seen the movie. I forgot how many celebrities are in that movie. Tia and Tamara show up, Ashley Simpson, Anna Faris is in it, of course, Rachel McAdams, and it's definitely been a long time since I've seen the movie, but it was entertaining. And then last night I actually watched Jurassic World Rebirth because it's now on Peacock. It was okay. It's definitely not my favorite Jurassic Park / Jurassic World movie. Oddly enough, I'm wearing my Jurassic Park shirt right now. Unplanned, I just needed a black shirt. And it was okay. It's out of every single Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movie, it would be my least favorite, but I really did enjoy Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey together in it, and it had a pretty good cast and some weird looking. Then for books, we listened to The Coldest Case, The Past Has a Long Memory by James Patterson, which was like a special Audible original type vibe, so it had like a whole cast for it, which was really cool. And then I finally got to read Lauren Graham's Talking as Fast as I Can from Gilmore Girls to Gilmore Girls, which is her autobiography. I actually did the audiobook for that, which she read, so that was kind of cool. And then High Points, we're doing another Apex Legends early access stream on Monday, November 3rd. This video might be out after that because this will probably go out on the 4th, but past me hopefully enjoyed it, or future me, I guess, depending on, I don't know, time. But I get to do that on Monday, and I'm very excited for low points. I really didn't have any, surprisingly. I feel like it was a pretty solid month. So now let's go into our budget. All right, let's go over our budget. I do use something called Monarch for budgeting. It is, I think they have like a free version or a free trial. I don't 100% remember. And then I signed up and I was able to get it for $50 for the whole year. And I've been really enjoying it because I wanted to use something besides like a Google spreadsheet something that was more automatic and I didn't have to fill stuff out myself because I'm lazy. So I use this. I have a referral link down below if you want to use it. Completely not sponsored. Up to you. You know, you do you. But I really enjoyed it, and I think I am going to renew it once my year is up. But you basically get $50 off the first year. So let's go into our expenses. For rent, I budgeted $18.50 and it was $18.29, which is about what it usually is. My security system is $45, and that was what I budgeted and what I spent. For gas and electric, I budgeted $235 and it was $189, which was very nice. I like it being cheaper. My internet, I budgeted $50 and it only ended up being $40, which is always nice. For my phone, I put $110, it was $107. For car insurance, I put $75, it was $74. For groceries, we definitely went over our grocery bill by quite a bit. I did order groceries one week for just a few little items that I needed, and that can definitely add up pretty quickly. And I feel like just in general, groceries are expensive. Also had to buy toilet paper and paper towels this month and trash bags, and it do be expensive. So I budgeted for $575 and I spent $834. I did also take cash out twice this month because I sent money to two different relatives for their birthday. So that also came out of my grocery budget because that was, you know, I did a cash withdrawal when I bought groceries. So that kind of looks a little bit more than it was, and that's why. That definitely made it like over $100 more. For takeout on delivery, my budget was $200. I spent $340. I'm not even going to play. Listen, I didn't want to cook. I did try to order healthy if I ordered something, but when you live alone, it's so hard to cook every day. Even with meal prepping and planning and everything, some days I just don't want to eat what I prepped, and that can also be a little bit of a problem. So we're working on it. For coffee, my budget was $15. I spent $10. For entertainment, my budget was $15. I ended up spending $0. For makeup and skincare, I had a budget of $100. I spent $68. I did buy a few things from Ulta because they had like a recent sale. So I got some new skincare products that I've actually bought before. I said new. I guess they're just new because I bought them new. For shopping, my budget was $821 and I spent $12.53. It's definitely a little high. I bought some stuff from Hot Topic. I did buy some birthday gifts for different people, some Christmas gifts. So I bought a few more things that I normally wouldn't buy this month, and it just came out of my shopping budget. For subscriptions, I budgeted $250. I spent $247. Definitely need to get those subscriptions down. For gas, I budgeted $45. I spent $33. I usually don't have to buy gas every month because I'm very thankful that I work from home, but I did have to buy gas this month, and it was $33, which is not bad. For Piper, her budget was $400, and I spent $503. Piper did have to go to the vet twice. She's fine. She just had to get her vaccinations updated, and then because she is on a seizure medicine, she has to get blood work done once a year to make sure everything's good. And thankfully, everything came back great. And she is healthy, 10 out of 10. Her insurance did pay for, I would say, like 90% of both of those bills. So not too bad. But she also went to daycare a couple times. I had to buy her food this month. I also pay for her like heartworm medicine. So, you know, budget was a little bit over. For gaming, I budgeted $25. And for some reason, it says -$50. Oh. I budgeted $20. My amazing job at Discord pays if I buy a game, I can claim it, and work will basically pay for it from like this cool wellness fund that we have, and that's why it's -$50 because I bought not Legends of Zelda. I bought Pokemon Legends A to Z, and work basically paid for that, and I bought Battlefield 6, Battlefield 6. And work paid for that too. Content creation, I had a budget of $50. I spent $25. I bought just some like overlay stuff. For gifts, we are -$75. My budget was -$75. I don't know how that happened. Okay, for gifts, it was broken. It said -$75, so I fixed it to say $75, which I spent $64 because that was some additional gifts that I purchased. For miscellaneous, my budget was $650. I spent $352. I do pay out of pocket for my GLP-1. So my HSA card has enough in it that it pays for half, and then I pay for the other half. Not the best, but we do what we got to do. And then my down payment, I did save $1,000. It doesn't look like I did. So it looks like I saved $4,000 or something, but I didn't. I took money out of savings to pay off my card from other expenses, and then when I got paid, I put that money back in. So that's why it just looks a little goofy. So let's go into November. How is it already November? All right, so my rent's probably not really going to change until the new year. Same with security system. The electric's definitely been less because I haven't been having to run the AC because it's cooler. So we're gonna keep that at 185. Internet we're gonna keep at 50. Piper is also in here for some reason. Phone we're gonna keep at 110, and car insurance we're gonna keep at 75. Groceries we're gonna try and do 575. Takeout we're gonna try and do 150. Coffee we're gonna keep at 15. Entertainment we'll keep at 15. Makeup and skincare. I feel like shopping I definitely need to do 800 because I'll probably buy more gifts for people for, you know, Christmas holiday coming up. For subscriptions, we'll keep it 250. Gas, I shouldn't have to buy gas. I'm actually just gonna put 0, so I shouldn't have to buy any gas this month. For Piper, we'll keep it at 400. Gaming, we'll keep it 25, and content creation, we'll keep it 50. Gifts, we'll keep it 75, and miscellaneous, we'll keep it 650 because, like I said, I do pay for my GLP-1 out of pocket. Down payment we'll keep at 1,000, and that is our budget for November. We'll see what we can actually do. I definitely want to work a lot better on my takeout on delivery. My HelloFresh will probably come out of my grocery budget, so I'm actually going to put that at 600, which sounds ridiculous for one person, but you know, what can we do? But there we go. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time.